Guess what really drives your sense of smell? The loss of smell, or anosmia, can actually be a surprising early sign of serious neurological conditions like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease. This change often shows up years before other, more recognizable symptoms come to light. Imagine waking up one day and not being able to enjoy your favorite food's aroma or the scent of fresh flowers. For many, this could be the first clue that something deeper is going on in the brain. Researchers believe that damage to specific brain regions responsible for processing smells might be linked to these conditions. By paying attention to changes in our sense of smell, we could catch these diseases much earlier and potentially improve outcomes with timely interventions. Isn't it fascinating how our senses can be windows into our health? What other ordinary signs might be pointing to hidden health issues? This might surprise you. Mexico City is sinking fast. Did you know that this vibrant capital is sinking at an alarming rate of about 10 inches every year? The reason behind this phenomenon lies mainly in the city's location. Built on a former lakebed, Mexico City sits atop soft, clay-rich soil. When the water is pumped out for drinking and other uses, the ground can't support itself, causing it to sink. This problem is worsened by the city's enormous population, which places extreme pressure on its infrastructure and resources. As a result, some areas of the city have sunken more than 30 feet over the past century. Engineers and scientists are working hard to address this issue, using techniques like building sewer systems that manage groundwater better and creating barriers to stop the sinking. Can you imagine living in a city that's slowly disappearing beneath your feet? Surprising secret, all peppers are the same fruit. You might be shocked to learn that green, red, and yellow peppers are actually different stages of the same fruit, the bell pepper. When they are harvested early, they are still green and have a slightly bitter flavor. As they ripen, they gradually turn yellow and then red, becoming sweeter and more flavorful. This transformation occurs as the fruit matures on the plant, absorbing more sunlight and energy. The process not only alters their color, but also boosts their nutritional value. Red peppers, for instance, are packed with more vitamins and antioxidants compared to their green counterparts, making them a healthier choice. Plus, this color change means that you can enjoy a variety of flavors and uses in your cooking, from the crunchiness of green peppers in salads to the sweetness of red peppers in stir-fries. So next time you're at the grocery store, remember that those colorful peppers are all part of the same family, just at different points in their ripening journey. Can you imagine life without empathy? Empathy is our ability to truly understand and share in the feelings of others. This amazing skill helps us connect on a deeper level with friends, family, and even strangers. When we show empathy, we put ourselves in someone else's shoes, allowing us to appreciate their thoughts and emotions. This not only strengthens our relationships, but also enables better communication. For instance, when a friend is going through a tough time, offering empathy can make a world of difference as it shows that we care and understand their pain. People with strong empathetic skills tend to resolve conflicts more effectively and create a supportive environment in their communities. Whether it's through listening attentively or expressing compassion, empathy plays a crucial role in how we interact and bond with each other. So how can we cultivate more empathy in our daily lives? Here's a wild fact about mussels. Mussels are more than just tasty treats. They act as vital indicators of water health. When mussel populations thrive, it's a clear sign that their aquatic environment is thriving too, suggesting that everything from the water quality to the surrounding ecosystem is in good shape. These amazing creatures filter water as they feed, helping to keep it clean and clear by removing pollutants and excess nutrients. However, if mussel numbers start to decline, it often points to problems like pollution or an ecological imbalance, warning us that something isn't right in the ecosystem. That makes mussels essential not just for their habitats, but also for maintaining the overall health of our environment. So the next time you see mussels, remember they're more than just a meal. They're guardians of our water's health. You won't believe what red-flying squirrels can do. These incredible nocturnal mammals, native to the dense jungles of South Asia, have a remarkable ability to glide. They possess a special membrane that stretches between their limbs, allowing them to soar through the air with grace. Imagine jumping from a tree branch and gliding effortlessly up to 1,300 feet. This fascinating adaptation helps them navigate the thick jungle canopy, find food, and evade predators. Red flying squirrels are mainly herbivores, often eating fruits, nuts, and flowers. But their gliding skills make them unique and exciting animals to observe in their natural habitat. By gliding, they not only travel efficiently, but also enjoy a thrilling perspective of their jungle home. Next time you think of squirrels, consider these amazing acrobats soaring through the trees. Isn't nature fascinating? Did you know seals have a secret comfy pose? When seals want to feel safe, they often lie on their backs with their flippers in the air. This unique position helps them regulate their body temperature and keeps their extremities dry. It may look funny, but this behavior is quite practical. By exposing their thin skin to the air, seals can cool down when they're too warm. At the same time, the position protects their vulnerable underbellies from potential predators lurking in the water. Seals are expert swimmers, but they also need to find ways to stay comfortable on land. When you see a seal lounging around, just remember it's not just relaxing, it's employing a clever strategy for survival. Next time you spot one at the beach or in documentaries, take a moment to appreciate their ingenious ways of adapting and thriving in their environment. Ever thought about why shoes can guide us home? Innovative shoes inspired by the Wizard of Oz have taken a giant leap into the future with built-in GPS technology. These unique shoes not only sparkle with the magic of Oz, but also help wearers navigate their way back home with ease. The author of the original book, L. Frank Baum, had an interesting inspiration for the name of his land, Oz, which he partially derived from seeing Ozzy on a filing cabinet. This connection adds a delightful twist to the story's legacy and serves as a reminder that creativity often comes from unexpected places. Imagine slipping on a pair of these enchanting shoes and letting them lead you home while you explore the world around you. They blend the charm of a beloved classic with modern technology, making every step a fun adventure. Could this be the future of footwear? Let's uncover the truth about our daily screen time. On average, a person who spends 6 to 7 hours on their phone touches the screen around 25,000 times each day. Can you imagine? For heavy users who devote an astonishing 18 hours to their devices, that number can soar above 56,000 touches. These interactions happen thanks to the electrical activity in our bodies, which is crucial for registering each tap and swipe on the screen. This is also why a dead body can't interact with a touchscreen. The electrical signals just aren't there anymore. Touchscreens work by detecting these tiny changes in electricity, which is how we effortlessly scroll, click, or zoom. So next time you reach for your phone, consider how often those fingers are dancing across the screen. It's a lot more than we might think. Did you know that Christmas hats have royal roots? These festive headpieces, often called paper crowns, are a beloved tradition in Britain, adding a splash of color and fun to Christmas dinner. Inside Christmas crackers, those delightful pop-open gifts that reveal surprises. These hats are typically found, ready to be worn as families gather around the table. The origin of these whimsical crowns traces back to the Victorian era, when Christmas crackers were first introduced. The playful custom not only encourages laughter while reading the jokes printed on the hats, but also serves a deeper meaning. They symbolize the crowns worn by the 3 wise men from the Nativity story. So don your paper crown and raise a toast to tradition during your festive feast. Why not share a joke while you're at it? Prepare to be amazed by the incredible Nether. Did you know that this fascinating creature can reach speeds of up to 150 km/h? That's faster than most cars in a busy city. But it doesn't stop there. The Nether can also jump distances of up to 8 meters in a single leap, showcasing its astonishing agility and strength. Imagine a creature that combines the speed of a sprinter with the leaping ability of a gymnast. Found in various habitats, the Nether thrives in environments that challenge its skills. These impressive feats are not just for show, they help the Nether escape predators and catch its own food. It's a master of evasion and movement, making it a truly remarkable example of adaptation in nature. How does the Nether manage such incredible abilities? The secret lies in its powerful muscles and streamlined body, allowing it to harness energy efficiently. Isn't nature's design simply amazing? Is it really true that fish feeders can be programmed? Automatic fish feeders are game changers for fish enthusiasts. These nifty devices can be programmed to dispense specific amounts of food at set times, ensuring your aquatic friends get their meals regularly, even when you're busy or away. By letting you control feeding schedules via Wi-Fi through your smartphone, these feeders make maintaining multiple species in an aquarium easier and more efficient. One of the best benefits is that they help prevent overfeeding, which can lead to messier water conditions and health issues for your fish. Some models even come equipped with built-in cameras, allowing you to monitor feeding and check on your fish from afar, almost like a security system for your tank. With just a few taps on your phone, you can ensure your underwater buddies are well fed and happy. Whether you're a seasoned aquarist or just starting out, an automatic fish feeder can simplify your tank care. Why not give it a try in your home aquarium? Here's a wild fact about the halo effect. The halo effect is a fascinating psychological phenomenon that shapes the way we perceive people. Imagine meeting someone for the first time and immediately finding them attractive or likable. This first impression can significantly influence how we view their other traits, even if we barely know them. For example, if we think someone is beautiful, we might also assume they are kind, smart, or funny, even without evidence. This can happen in many settings, like at work or in social situations, where a charming smile might lead us to trust someone more than we should. It's important to be aware of this bias because it can cloud our judgment and lead to unfair assumptions. So next time you're making a first impression, remember that you might be affected by the halo effect too. Let's uncover the truth about lions. Did you know that lions in the wild are divided into two main subspecies? The African lion, scientifically named Panthera leo, roams the vast landscapes of Africa south of the Sahara Desert. This majestic creature thrives in diverse habitats like savannas and grasslands, showcasing its impressive social structure by living in prides. On the other hand, the Asiatic lion, known as Panthera leo persica, is found in a much smaller area around Gir Forest National Park in western India. Despite their close genetic ties, these lions face different challenges due to their habitats. The Asiatic lion is critically endangered, with only a few hundred individuals left, while the African lion population, although declining, is larger. Understanding these distinctions helps us appreciate the unique characteristics and conservation needs of each subspecies. So, which lion do you find more fascinating? Here's a wild fact about helicopters. Helicopters are fascinating machines that achieve flight in a unique way. Unlike airplanes that rely on fixed wings, helicopters use a main rotor that spins rapidly to generate lift. The blades of this rotor don't just move up and down, they can tilt to change direction, allowing the helicopter to hover, move sideways, or even fly backward. To keep everything stable, helicopters also have a smaller tail rotor. This tail rotor plays a crucial role by counteracting the torque produced by the main rotor, which keeps the aircraft balanced. Imagine trying to steer a bicycle that spins in circles. Without that tail rotor, a helicopter would do just that. Thanks to this incredible design, helicopters can easily land in tight spots or rescue people from difficult situations, showcasing how engineering can push the limits of flight. Can you imagine that horror films can be this profitable? The 2007 film Paranormal Activity shocked the film industry by becoming the most profitable production of all time. Created on a shoestring budget of just about $15,000, this supernatural thriller went on to gross over $193 million worldwide. That's an astonishing return on investment. The movie's success showed everyone that with creativity and clever marketing, low-budget films can compete with big studio blockbusters. It relied on suspense and atmosphere rather than expensive special effects, which resonated with audiences craving genuine scares. Paranormal Activity also sparked an entire subgenre of found-footage horror films, encouraging many aspiring filmmakers to grab a camera and share their unique stories. Its impact on the movie landscape is undeniable, proving that sometimes less truly is more. What do you think makes a film like this resonate so deeply with viewers? Egg-laying animals are truly unique, right? Unlike mammals that give live birth, creatures like birds, reptiles, and fish lack a belly button. This absence helps to distinguish them from their mammalian cousins. The reason behind this intriguing difference lies in how each group develops in the womb. Mammals, like humans, connect to their mothers through the placenta, which provides nourishment and oxygen while removing waste. After birth, a small scar forms where the umbilical cord was attached, resulting in the belly button we all have. In contrast, egg-laying animals develop their young inside eggs, which contain all the essential nutrients needed for growth. Since they do not have a direct connection to their mother during development, they don't form a belly button at all. This fascinating fact highlights the incredible diversity in how life can develop on our planet. So whether you're observing a beautifully colored bird or watching fish glide through a stream, remember the unique traits that set them apart from mammals. Is it really true that the manchineel tree is deadly? This tree, often referred to as the tree of death, is notorious for its extreme toxicity. Native to tropical regions, the manchineel tree's sap can cause severe skin burns if it comes into contact with your skin. Its small green fruit, which may look innocent, is highly poisonous and can be fatal if ingested. Even more alarming, burning the tree's wood releases toxic fumes that can lead to temporary blindness. These dangers highlight the importance of being aware of nature's hidden threats. In fact, many visitors to tropical areas are unaware of the manchineel tree's risks, making it essential to educate ourselves. By staying informed, we can appreciate the beauty of these environments while respecting their potential dangers. Next time you're exploring a tropical forest, remember to look out for this deceptive tree. It serves as a powerful reminder of nature's ability to surprise and challenge us. So, have you encountered any dangerous plants on your adventures? This might surprise you. Ant stings can be excruciating. The infamous bullet ant, native to Central and South America, is notorious for having one of the most painful stings known to mankind. Described by those brave enough to endure it as feeling like getting shot, the sting from this ant can induce intense agony that lasts for hours. In fact, it ranks a whopping 4.0 plus on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index, which rates insect stings by their intensity. Unlike the quick pain from a Lego piece, which typically elicits a brief yelp of surprise, the sting of the bullet ant is a slow-burning pain that can have you writhing in discomfort and screaming in agony for a long while. So why do these ants have such extreme stings? It's a defense mechanism, helping to deter predators and protect their colony. Next time you hear someone scream over a Lego piece, just remember that some creatures, like the bullet ant, pack a way more painful punch. Can you imagine enduring such a tormenting sting? Prepare to be amazed by leap year births. Did you know that the odds of being born on February 29th are 1 in 1461? This rare day only occurs every 4 years, giving it a little extra magic. Most years have 365 days, but leap years include an extra day to keep our calendars in sync with the Earth's orbit around the Sun. Because of this quirky calendar trick, people born on leap day can claim they celebrate their birthdays only once every 4 years. Imagine the excitement for those lucky individuals when their special day rolls around. Many leap year babies enjoy the uniqueness of their birth date and often share fun stories about how they celebrate. Some choose to celebrate on February 28th or March 1st during non-leap years, while others wait for the big day. Isn't it fascinating how a simple twist of time creates such special moments? This might surprise you. Ancient Egyptians loved cats. Cats were seen as sacred creatures, closely linked to the goddess Bastet, who represented home, fertility, and protection. This deep bond with felines was so strong that harming a cat, even by mistake, could lead to severe punishment, often a death sentence. Egyptians believed that cats brought good fortune and were protectors of the home. Because of this reverence, when a beloved cat passed away, families performed elaborate burial rituals, mummifying their pets to ensure they could accompany their owners in the afterlife. Archaeologists have even discovered entire cat cemeteries, filled with mummies and offerings, showcasing just how significant these animals were to ancient society. Today, cats continue to capture our hearts, reminding us of their storied past in Egyptian culture. Why do you think cats have such a special place in human history? This might surprise you. Mount Washington's winds are fierce. This seemingly ordinary mountain, standing at just 6,188 feet, is notorious for holding the title of the most dangerous small mountain in the world. What makes it so hazardous isn't its elevation, but the extreme wind conditions that can reach staggering speeds of up to 231 miles per hour. Imagine embarking on a peaceful hike only to find your adventure turning chaotic when sudden storms sweep in, unleashing powerful, bone-chilling winds and swirling snow with almost no warning. The unique geography of Mount Washington acts like a funnel, amplifying the winds and crafting unpredictable and often perilous conditions. As climbers ascend the mountain, they often experience rapid temperature drops and sudden loss of visibility, making preparation crucial. Tragically, many unsuspecting climbers have met their fate on its slopes, unready for the unforgiving elements. This fearsome reputation draws thrill seekers and nature enthusiasts eager to tackle its summit and witness breathtaking views. Are you ready to face the wild and uncover the mysteries of this extraordinary mountain? This might surprise you. Ninjas wore navy blue. Contrary to the popular image of stealthy assassins dressed in all black, historical ninjas actually opted for dark navy blue clothing. This clever choice was based on the science of camouflage. As they moved silently through the night, the dark navy fabric helped them blend into their surroundings much more effectively than black would. The deep navy tone matched the natural hues of the night sky, allowing them to approach their targets undetected. In an environment filled with shadows and dim lighting, the navy attire contributed to their stealthy reputation. Ninjas were trained experts in the art of concealment, utilizing this practical clothing to enhance their skills. This fascinating detail reminds us how understanding nature and using the right tools can significantly increase effectiveness. So the next time you think of a ninja, picture them in navy blue, ready to vanish into the darkness. Did you know Clint Eastwood shaped movie directing rules? In 1976, Clint Eastwood made a bold move when he took over directing the classic film The Outlaw Josey Wales after firing the original director, Philip Kaufman. This unexpected decision didn't just alter the course of the film, it also sparked a major change in Hollywood. As a result, the Directors Guild of America established what is now known as the Eastwood Rule. This important guideline prevents actors or producers from stepping into the director's role after dismissing them. It was created to protect the creative vision of directors and ensure that the filmmaking process remains respectful and organized. Eastwood's actions created ripples throughout the industry, highlighting how powerful decisions can influence the rules that guide filmmaking. Isn't it fascinating how one incident can reshape the landscape of an entire profession? Believe it or not, river sailing is a real commute. In Basel, Switzerland, some adventurous residents choose to sail along the Rhine River instead of using traditional public transport. Picture this. They hop onto small boats, bags packed with their essentials, and let the gentle current guide them toward home. This charming practice showcases Basel's special connection to its waterways, transforming what could be a mundane journey into a breezy, enjoyable ride. Residents can soak in the stunning views of the historic architecture while gliding along the water, making daily commutes feel like mini vacations. This unique transportation method not only promotes a sustainable way of getting around, but also fosters a deeper appreciation for the beauty of the city. Have you ever considered sailing home instead of sitting in traffic? Discover the surprising facts about Komodo dragons. Did you know that male Komodo dragons are often larger and bulkier than females? This size difference is one of the easiest ways to tell the sexes apart in these fascinating reptiles. On average, males can grow significantly longer and heavier, helping them establish dominance in their habitats. The largest Komodo dragon ever recorded was an impressive 10 feet and 2 inches long. Imagine encountering such a massive creature in the wild. These remarkable lizards are not just the largest living lizards on Earth. They are also formidable predators. With their sharp teeth and venomous saliva, they can take down prey much larger than themselves. Understanding these size differences and their impressive abilities Adds to the mystery of the Komodo dragon, doesn't it? Meet the incredible Tony Boo, motorcycle trials champion. This Spanish athlete has set the bar exceptionally high with an astounding 34 world titles in motorcycle trials, which includes 17 indoor and 17 outdoor championships. Tony's remarkable skills in balance and control make him an unrivaled force in the sport, showcasing stunning precision that leaves spectators in awe. When he's competing, every twist and turn is a display of artistry on two wheels, as he navigates through complex obstacles with ease. His achievements not only spotlight his personal dedication, but also elevate the sport, inspiring aspiring riders to push their limits. Tony Boo's influence extends beyond just championships. He's a role model for countless young athletes who dream of making their mark in competitive motorcycle sports. With each title he wins, he redefines what's possible, proving that perseverance and skill can lead to extraordinary success. How much further can he push the boundaries of this thrilling sport? Can you imagine dining without tipping in Switzerland? In 1974, Switzerland made a bold move by abolishing tipping, which many find surprising. This change came about due to a tax dispute over gratuities in the hospitality industry. Instead of relying on tips to supplement workers' incomes, Switzerland decided to incorporate service charges into their prices and raise wages for employees directly. This way, customers pay a fair amount up front without the awkwardness of leaving extra change on the table. For diners, it simplifies the experience. You know exactly what you're paying without worrying about the quality of service affecting the tip. For servers, it means more predictable wages, providing them with financial stability. How does this approach impact service quality? While opinions vary, many believe that the absence of tipping helps create an environment where waitstaff focus on providing excellent service, not just on earning a few extra coins. Have you ever wondered why mini pigs grow so large? Many people are drawn to mini pigs because of their adorable appearance and the promise of a compact pet. However, they often don't realize that these little cuties can weigh up to 350 pounds as adults. This surprising growth can create quite a challenge for owners, especially in urban settings where space is often limited. Mini pigs require ample room to roam and play, and their size can make them unmanageable in smaller homes or apartments. Additionally, they need proper care, including a suitable diet and regular veterinary checkups. Owners must also be aware of local regulations regarding pet ownership, as some areas may have restrictions on larger animals. Understanding the true requirements of mini pigs is essential for providing a happy and healthy life for these charming creatures. So before bringing one home, it's vital to research and prepare for their potentially hefty size. Can you imagine turkey eggs without male fertilization? Female turkeys possess a remarkable ability called parthenogenesis, which allows them to lay eggs that develop independently without needing a male turkey around. This unusual reproductive process means that the eggs formed can hatch into male turkeys, even if there were no males involved at all. Parthenogenesis is a fascinating phenomenon, primarily observed in certain reptiles and insects, but seeing it in birds adds an extra layer of intrigue. In the wild, female turkeys can adapt their reproductive strategies based on their environment, making the most of their circumstances. Interestingly, these male turkeys, resulting from parthenogenesis, might not have the same genetic diversity as those produced from fertilized eggs. This raises questions about the long-term health and adaptability of the population. Nature is full of surprises, and this unique form of reproduction showcases just how creative it can be. Here's something incredible about South Korea's gaming laws. In South Korea, a fascinating regulation restricts children under 17 from playing online games after midnight. This policy, aimed at nurturing healthier gaming habits, reflects the government's commitment to youth well-being. Authorities monitor gaming IDs to ensure compliance, making it a serious rule. Parents and educators have expressed support for this initiative, believing that it helps combat excessive gaming, which can lead to issues like poor sleep and social withdrawal. The government wants to encourage kids to engage in other activities, such as sports or reading, rather than staying up late glued to screens. By setting this curfew, South Korea is pushing for a more balanced lifestyle for its young gamers. Could this be a step towards fostering healthier digital habits in kids everywhere? Ever thought about why flights are getting longer? The longest flight in the world takes travelers from Singapore to Newark, stretching a whopping 18 hours and 45 minutes. Imagine being 30,000 feet in the air for nearly an entire day. This incredible non-stop journey covers a distance of about 9,134 miles, making it a true endurance test for passengers and crew alike. Airlines like Singapore Airlines have designed their flights to offer maximum comfort, with modern aircraft equipped for long durations. Passengers can enjoy reclining seats, interactive entertainment systems, and even gourmet meals to keep them satisfied. With innovations in aviation technology and fuel efficiency, airlines can now connect cities that were once thought too far apart. But with such long travels, how do people manage to stay energized and entertained? It raises questions about the future of air travel and what other long-haul adventures await us. Can you imagine that jellyfish survived 5 mass extinctions? These fascinating creatures have existed for over 500 million years, a feat unmatched by most other life forms. Their simple nervous system, which functions like a decentralized network rather than a traditional brain, plays a key role in their impressive adaptability. This unique system allows jellyfish to respond to environmental changes swiftly, enabling them to thrive in various ocean habitats. Whether it's adapting to temperature fluctuations, varying salinity, or even changes in food supply, jellyfish have shown remarkable resilience. Researchers believe this adaptability is one of the reasons they have survived 5 mass extinctions, including the mysterious events that wiped out the dinosaurs. So next time you see a jellyfish, remember they're not just floating along, they're ancient survivors with a story that spans eons. Is it really true that sleep deprivation can energize you? After 20 hours without sleep, your body starts to produce endorphins, which can create a surprising boost in energy or even lead to feelings of euphoria. This natural reaction might explain why you feel a rush of laughter or enthusiasm during those long, late-night adventures with friends. However, don't let that fun fool you. While a little endorphin kick might seem thrilling, prolonged sleep deprivation can have serious consequences. Your cognitive functions, including memory, decision-making, and attention, start to falter without enough rest. On top of that, your immune system takes a hit, making you more susceptible to illnesses. To make things worse, sleep-deprived individuals face a higher risk of accidents, whether on the road or at work. So although those late-night thrills can feel delightful at the moment, the importance of a good night's sleep cannot be overstated for both your physical and mental health. Why gamble with your well-being when a solid sleep can enhance your life? Can you believe falsifying weather reports is illegal? In Washington, D.C., giving false weather reports is not just frowned upon, it's actually a crime. This surprising law highlights just how vital accurate weather forecasting is for everyone's safety. When people rely on weather predictions to plan their day, whether it's for a picnic, a commute, or a major event, they deserve trustworthy information. Fabricating weather details can lead to dangerous situations, like ignoring severe storm warnings or preparing for sunny days when rain is on the way. The law serves as a reminder that integrity matters and the consequences for misleading the public can be severe. So if you ever think about bending the truth in a weather report, remember the legal implications and the potential risks to public safety. Why take the chance? You might be shocked to learn that Kanzi can cook. This remarkable 34-year-old chimpanzee has shown us just how intelligent animals can be. Not only does Kanzi know how to start a fire, but he also uses it to prepare delicious meals. Imagine a chimp gathering ingredients like eggs and vegetables, then whipping up an omelet over a crackling flame. This amazing skill demonstrates that Kanzi has not only the ability to think creatively, but also the dexterity needed to handle cooking tasks. In the wild, chimpanzees use tools and have social structures, but Kanzi's cooking skills take intelligence to another level. His talent challenges our understanding of animal capabilities and sheds light on the cognitive world of primates. How many other surprises might we discover about our furry cousins in the future? This might surprise you. Hello Kitty is not a cat. Created by the Japanese company Sanrio, Hello Kitty isn't the feline character many people believe her to be. In reality, she is a British girl named Kitty White. Living in a suburb of London, Kitty White enjoys a charming life with her family. She has parents and even a twin sister named Mimi, who shares her love for adventure. Although she has a cat-like appearance, with a cute face and no mouth, Kitty expresses a variety of emotions through her friendly demeanor. This clever character debuted in 1974 and quickly became a global icon, appearing on everything from plush toys to fashion items. The design reflects a whimsical world that appeals to both children and adults alike. Today, Hello Kitty is not just a character. She's a brand that stands for cuteness and friendship, captivating hearts around the globe. So next time you see her, remember, there's a little girl behind that adorable face. Did you know that chanko nabe fuels sumo wrestlers? This traditional Japanese stew has been an essential part of their diet for centuries. Packed with nutrition, chanko nabe is not just a delicious meal, it's a powerhouse that supports the intense training and strict weight management needs of sumo athletes. The stew typically features a hearty mix of ingredients like meat, vegetables, and tofu, simmered together to create a flavorful broth. This balance of protein and nutrients helps wrestlers recover after grueling workouts while ensuring they maintain the strength necessary for competition. Sumo wrestlers often eat chanko nabe in large portions, making it a communal affair that fosters camaraderie among teammates. It's more than just food. It's a tradition that brings everyone together. Have you tried this nourishing stew that's a big part of Japan's unique culture? What if planting trees could trigger allergies? Urban landscapers often prefer to plant only male trees to keep parks and streets tidy, a practice that some call botanical sexism. The main reason for this choice is that male trees produce no seeds or fruit, which means less litter and fewer messes. However, this decision comes with an unexpected downside. It can lead to more pollen in the air. Male trees release a lot of pollen during their breeding season, and with fewer female trees around, the pollen can get concentrated, causing a spike in seasonal allergies for many people. This means that while our parks might look cleaner, our sinuses can end up feeling a lot worse. So the next time you enjoy a clear park, remember the hidden trade-off that might leave some folks sneezing more than usual. Meet the fascinating spiny anteater of Australia. This remarkable little creature, also known as the echidna, thrives in the harsh, dry deserts of Australia thanks to its incredible adaptations. The spiny anteater is instantly recognizable because its body is covered in sharp spines, which not only serve as armor against predators, but also assist in gathering moisture from the air. When the sun blazes and water sources are scarce, the spines help the anteater collect dewdrops, effectively quenching its thirst without needing to find a waterhole. Its specialized snout allows it to forage for insects and worms, which are essential for its diet. With a distinctive digging ability, spiny anteaters create burrows to escape the heat. This combination of unique features showcases nature's ingenuity, enabling the spiny anteater to survive and thrive in one of the most challenging environments on the planet. So the next time you think of Australia's wildlife, remember this extraordinary little reptile that beats the odds in the arid desert. Most people don't know this, but seagulls have a wild trick. Some seagulls possess an astonishing ability to expel their internal organs to rid themselves of pesky parasites. This incredible survival adaptation is not just for show. It helps them maintain their health in challenging environments. When a seagull is infested with parasites, it can contract the muscles around its internal organs, pushing them out briefly. The expulsion process allows the seagull to shake off the parasites that cling to its organs, and once they're free of these nuisances, the bird can retract everything back inside. This unique defense mechanism demonstrates the extremes to which animals will go to survive. Not only is it intriguing, but it also highlights the remarkable adaptations that exist in nature. So the next time you see a seagull, remember it might be equipped with some extraordinary tools for survival. Guess what really drives movie magic in London? At the Prince Charles Cinema, a unique group of volunteers takes on the role of silent ninjas, ensuring moviegoers have an uninterrupted experience. These dedicated volunteers blend into the shadows, dressed in ninja attire, ready to swoop in and address any disruptions. Imagine watching an epic film and suddenly spotting a ninja gliding down the aisle. Their mission is simple yet vital: keep the atmosphere focused and enjoyable for everyone. These ninjas are trained to intervene quietly and effectively, minimizing distractions without causing a scene. Patrons appreciate this quirky initiative, knowing that their cinematic adventure is protected by these stealthy guardians. Plus, it adds a fun twist to the experience. So the next time you visit the Prince Charles Cinema, keep an eye out for these surprising protectors of film enjoyment. After all, they're there to make your movie night unforgettable. Discover the Panama Canal's incredible construction story. David McCullough, a renowned historian, penned a captivating history book that brings to life the monumental effort behind the construction of the Panama Canal. This massive engineering project, which spanned over 3 decades, was no small feat. It aimed to connect the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, providing a shortcut for ships and transforming global trade. McCullough delves deep into the ambition and determination of thousands of workers from various backgrounds who faced unimaginable challenges, from harsh climates to deadly diseases. Their perseverance was crucial in overcoming the obstacles that stood in the way of this ambitious venture. With vivid storytelling, McCullough paints a picture of the triumphs and tribulations that marked this historic undertaking, reminding us of the human spirit's capability to achieve greatness. Have you ever thought about the lives impacted by such a colossal project and the legacy it left behind? Here's a wild fact about avocados. Did you know this creamy green fruit wasn't always called an avocado? When it first made its way to the United States, people referred to it as the alligator pear because of its rough skin resembling an alligator's hide in its pear-like shape. However, the name we use today, avocado, comes from the Nahuatl word ahuacatl. This fascinating term actually translates to testicle, which sounds odd but relates to the fruit's shape. This connection is a stunning example of how cultures perceive nature. The avocado has come a long way since those early days. Now it's celebrated for its delicious taste and health benefits, packed with good fats, fiber, and vitamins. Whether you enjoy it on toast, in guacamole, or as a salad topping, avocados have earned their spot in modern cuisine. Isn't it intriguing to think about how a fruit with such a quirky name has soared in popularity worldwide? Hard to believe, but ostriches can trigger fear. Strout-hocamelophobia is the fascinating and unusual term for the fear of these giant birds. While many people think of ostriches as funny and awkward with their long necks and big eyes, some individuals experience genuine panic at the sight of them. This fear may stem from the ostrich's impressive size. Standing up to 9 feet tall and weighing 300 pounds, they can be quite intimidating. Their remarkable speed, reaching up to 45 miles per hour, contributes to the anxiety, as it makes them appear unpredictable. Add to that their powerful legs, which can deliver a strong kick, and it's easy to see why someone might develop a fear of them. For those with Strout-hocamelophobia, just thinking about these swift creatures can be enough to spark anxiety. So next time you see an ostrich, remember that not everyone finds them as amusing as they seem. Why exactly does wine cost $500,000? The most expensive bottle of wine ever sold reached a staggering price of $558,000, highlighting just how much some people are willing to pay for a taste of luxury. This legendary bottle, a 1945 Romani Conti from France's Burgundy region, is not just a drink, it's a piece of history. Few wines boast the rich flavors and unique qualities found in this particular vintage, making it a true collector's item. The rarity of the 1945 harvest, combined with its stunning flavor profile, contributes to its astronomical value. Owning such a bottle isn't merely about sipping fine wine. It speaks to a lifestyle of exclusivity and sophistication. As wine enthusiasts and collectors seek out the finest vintages, prices can soar, showcasing the deep appreciation for craftsmanship in winemaking. But can a bottle of wine truly be worth that much? It's a question that keeps wine lovers buzzing. Hard to believe, but Chernobyl's truth took days to reveal. The Soviet Union only admitted to the catastrophic reactor explosion 3 days after it happened. On April 26, 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine experienced a catastrophic failure that released massive amounts of radioactive material into the atmosphere. While the explosion occurred in the early hours, alarming radiation levels were detected at a nuclear monitoring center nearly 1,000 kilometers away. Those alarms signaled a grave threat, forcing officials in Moscow to grapple with the reality of the disaster. However, rather than immediately informing the public, they chose to downplay the event. This delay not only hindered immediate evacuation efforts, but also put countless lives at risk. Only after international pressure and growing health concerns did the Soviet authorities finally confess to the extent of the catastrophe. The Chernobyl disaster remains a stark reminder of the importance of transparency in nuclear safety. Did you know the 428 Cobra Jet was an accident? In the late 1960s, Ford engineers set out to design a standard 390 cubic inch V8 engine for their impressive lineup of muscle cars. However, a surprising manufacturing mix-up changed everything, resulting in the creation of the 428 Cobra Jet, a powerful engine that would cement its status in automotive history. This hefty engine boasted enhanced horsepower and torque, allowing cars equipped with it to dominate drag racing tracks across America. Car enthusiasts soon recognized the 428 Cobra Jet as a game-changer, making it a highly sought-after engine for speed and performance. What's fascinating is that what started as an unplanned mistake turned into one of Ford's most iconic engines, proving that sometimes accidents can lead to greatness. The legacy of the 428 Cobra Jet continues to inspire car lovers and collectors even today. Did you know ice cream cones have a surprising origin? It all began at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, where a delightful accident changed dessert history forever. A vendor suddenly ran out of dishes to serve ice cream, and in a moment of creativity, a nearby waffle vendor decided to help out. He rolled his waffles into a cone shape, creating a handy vessel for the delicious treat. This simple improvisation led to the birth of the ice cream cone, which captured the hearts and taste buds of folks everywhere. Fast forward to 2015, and the tallest ice cream cone ever made reached over 9 feet high in Italy, showcasing just how far this sweet snack has come. Today, ice cream cones offer much more than just the classic flavors. In Japan, adventurous taste buds can enjoy unique creations like squid ink and wasabi ice cream, proving that this dessert has traveled far beyond its humble beginnings. Ice cream cones have truly become a global phenomenon. What flavors do you think we might see next? Here's a wild fact about Anton-Babinski syndrome. This fascinating condition occurs when individuals lose their vision, yet firmly deny that they are blind. Imagine waking up one day unable to see, but your brain insists everything is fine. This intriguing phenomenon highlights how complex our brains are. Even when our eyes no longer send signals, the brain can create false perceptions to fill that gap. People with Anton-Babinski syndrome will often try to interact with their environment as if everything is normal, often leading to surprising and sometimes dangerous situations. It's a stark reminder of the disconnect that can happen between our perceptions and reality. Even though they can't see, they may describe sights and even see things that aren't really there. This bizarre denial shows just how powerful our brains can be, maintaining the illusion of sight in the face of complete blindness. Understanding this syndrome helps researchers delve deeper into how the brain processes vision and can lead to better treatments for vision-related conditions. Isn't it incredible how the mind works? Prepare to be amazed by Canada's bold sting operation. In a gripping turn of events, authorities cleverly set up a fake video game competition to apprehend a 17-year-old boy suspected of murdering a 15-year-old girl. This undercover operation took a page from modern gaming culture, attracting the boy to a location where he felt safe and relaxed. During the event, officers engaged with him while maintaining a casual atmosphere, ultimately leading him to confess to the shocking crime. Such a strategic approach highlights not only the innovative methods law enforcement can employ, but also the seriousness of addressing youth violence. The case raises important discussions about accountability and the impacts of crime on communities. How do tactics like this reshape the way we think about justice and prevention? Did you know A is missing from numbers 1 to 1,000? It's fascinating to explore how the letter A doesn't show up in any numeral from 1 to 999. This curious quirk of the English language highlights unexpected patterns that can emerge in everyday counting. If you think about it, as we count in English, we use a combination of words like 1, 2, 3, and so on, none of which contain the letter A. The only time you'll encounter A in the context of counting happens when we get to the word thousand in 1,000. Just imagine the oddity of saying 1,000 without that letter appearing in all the earlier numbers. This little observation prompts us to appreciate the intricacies and surprises of language, even in places we might not expect. It's like a hidden treasure in a familiar landscape. Once you notice it, you can't help but grin at the uniqueness of it all. How many more quirky patterns can you find in everyday language? What if I told you age differences can spark controversy? The relationship between Melania Trump and Donald Trump has been under the microscope, partly because of their significant 24-year age gap. Critics often debate how such a difference impacts their partnership and public perception. Melania, born in Slovenia, met Donald Trump at a fashion event in New York City in 1998, and their whirlwind romance led to marriage in 2005. While some people view their age difference as a barrier, others argue it's just a number and focus on their shared interests and mutual support. For instance, Melania often stands by Donald during his political campaigns, showcasing a united front that raises questions about how personal dynamics play out in the public eye. This relationship highlights how society views age gaps, sparking discussions about love, compatibility, and what truly keeps a couple together against the odds. Does the age gap matter, or is the bond between them what truly counts? Is it really true that we fear unknown callers? In today's world, many people do treat unfamiliar phone numbers with a significant amount of suspicion. With the rise of scam calls and spoofed identities, it's no wonder that our relationship with phones has changed dramatically. Just a few years ago, receiving a call from an unrecognized number might have felt like an opportunity to connect, but now it often triggers a red flag. According to recent studies, nearly 60% of people ignore calls from unknown sources, reflecting a heightened sense of caution in our digital age. This is a response to widespread scams that have left countless individuals vulnerable to identity theft and financial loss. People are becoming more aware of the techniques used by scammers, such as imitating trusted organizations. As a result, the wariness we feel towards unknown numbers is a crucial part of protecting ourselves in this evolving communication landscape. What if I told you clothes were secret messengers? During the Revolutionary War, clever patriots used everyday items like clothing, hung on lines to communicate stealthily. This clever tactic allowed them to send coded messages to soldiers without being detected by British troops. Imagine a bustling town square where a widow hangs her sheets, each item sending a different signal. One color might mean danger, while another indicated it was safe to approach. This creative method not only helped coordinate strategies and movements, but also built a network of trust among the revolutionaries. The ingenious use of simple fabric as a messaging system shows just how resourceful people can be during times of conflict. These coded signals contributed to the fight for independence, highlighting the clever tactics of everyday people in extraordinary times. What if I told you about Komodo dragon venom? These fascinating reptiles wield venom that can actually lower the blood pressure of their prey, sending them into shock and allowing the Komodo dragon to catch them more easily. This helps them thrive as apex predators on their Indonesian islands. Surprisingly, they can gulp down an astonishing 80% of their body weight in one sitting, making every meal a staggering feat. But their hunting skills don't stop there. Komodo dragons are known to use clever ambush tactics and even hunt in groups, showcasing their remarkable intelligence. Observations of their teamwork in the wild reveal a social side to these solitary creatures that many wouldn't expect. By working together, they increase their chances of a successful hunt, which is essential for survival in their tough environment. So next time you ponder these mighty dragons, remember their venom's role and their surprising hunting behavior. How many other creatures possess such extraordinary abilities? Here's a wild fact about wealth inequality. The concentration of wealth today is staggering when you compare it on a global scale. Did you know that the total wealth of the 48 poorest nations combined is less than the fortunes of just 3 of the richest individuals? This shocking reality highlights the huge economic disparities we face across the world. While millions struggle to meet basic needs, a handful of billionaires accumulate unimaginable riches. For example, major tech magnates and investment tycoons have amassed wealth that dwarfs the annual budgets of entire countries. This situation raises important questions about fairness and our economic systems. How can we create a world where wealth is more equitably distributed? The gap between the wealthy and the poor continues to grow, sparking discussions on policies that could help achieve a more just economy for everyone. This might surprise you, the cassowary's hidden dangers. This large, flightless bird, native to Australia, is often called the world's most dangerous bird. With its striking blue and black feathers and a distinctive helmet-like casque on its head, the cassowary might look fascinating rather than fearsome. However, these birds are incredibly powerful and can be quite aggressive if they feel threatened. Weighing up to 130 pounds and standing nearly 6 feet tall, the cassowary has long, sharp claws that can inflict serious injuries. In fact, some experts warn that a cassowary kick can break bones. Their defensive behavior includes charging at perceived threats and making deep, booming sounds. While cassowaries primarily feed on fruits, they also play a crucial role in their ecosystem by dispersing seeds after eating. Despite their reputation, these birds are not inclined to attack unless provoked. If you're exploring the rainforests of Australia, remember, respect the cassowary and you'll be safer on your adventure. Here's what actually happens when elephants grow huge. The largest elephant ever recorded was an African elephant from Tanzania, weighing a staggering 10,186 kilograms, which is about 24,000 pounds. Standing at approximately 3.96 meters tall, or around 13 feet, this magnificent creature truly exemplifies the grandeur of wildlife. African elephants are the largest land animals on Earth, and they play a critical role in their ecosystems by helping to maintain the habitats they live in. When they roam the savannas, they create pathways for other animals and even help to disperse seeds through their dung. Imagine witnessing a creature as massive as a small car, walking gracefully, using its trunk to pick leaves from trees or splash water over its back to keep cool. Sadly, threats like poaching and habitat loss put these stunning giants at risk. We should protect these incredible animals to ensure future generations can marvel at their presence. What if I told you a Game Boy went to space? In 1993, astronaut Alexander A. Kurebrov made history by taking his trusty Nintendo Game Boy on a journey beyond our atmosphere. This unique console wasn't just a gaming device, it became a part of a remarkable adventure, orbiting the Earth an impressive 3,000 times. Imagine the excitement of playing classic games while floating in zero gravity. After its cosmic journey, this extraordinary Game Boy was put up for auction, fetching a staggering $1,220. The sale highlights not only the nostalgia attached to video games, but also their incredible journey into the final frontier. It's fascinating to think that something as simple as a handheld console can connect us to the thrilling world of space exploration. Who knows what other unexpected items have ventured beyond our planet? Let's uncover the truth about tepache. This delightful traditional Mexican drink is made mainly from fermented pineapple, a fruit celebrated for its sweet flavor and vibrant culinary uses. To create tepache, you start by cooking the pineapple peel along with piloncillo, which adds a spicy kick to the beverage. The fermentation process is a magical transformation that occurs when natural sugars from the pineapple are converted into alcohol, resulting in a refreshing drink that is often enjoyed during festive occasions. Some recipes include a sprinkle of cinnamon for a warm, aromatic touch, making each sip a blend of fruity sweetness and spicy complexity. Tepache is not just a drink, it's a taste of Mexican heritage that showcases the creativity and resourcefulness of using every part of the pineapple. Have you ever tasted something so uniquely flavorful? Have you ever wondered why coffee grounds matter? Used coffee grounds don't just end up in the trash, they can actually be powerful odor absorbers. These grounds work wonders in refrigerators, freezers, and even rooms by neutralizing strong smells like garlic, fish, or smoke. How do they do this? It's simple. The coffee grounds attract and trap odor molecules, making the air fresher and more pleasant. However, there's a little secret to using them effectively. Always dry the grounds before you put them to work. Fresh, damp coffee grounds can actually develop mold over time, which could create more problems than they solve. So next time you brew a cup of coffee, remember those used grounds have a second life waiting for them. Instead of tossing them away, consider putting them in a bowl in your fridge or on a shelf to freshen up your space. Who knew coffee could do so much? What if I told you Scotch whiskey rules exports? This beloved drink is not just a staple in bars, it's Scotland's most significant export, making up about 10% of the country's sales abroad. When you sip on a glass of Scotch, you're enjoying a piece of Scottish heritage crafted with passion and tradition. The whiskey industry supports thousands of jobs and represents a rich history that dates back centuries. Each bottle tells a unique story, influenced by the specific region where it's made, whether it's the smoky flavors from Islay or the sweeter notes from Speyside. Tourists flock to distilleries to experience the making process firsthand, and many leave with a taste of Scotland in their hearts. With its global appeal growing, Scotch whiskey continues to be a symbol of quality and craftsmanship, proving that even a simple drink can have an enormous impact on a nation's economy and culture. Can you imagine that babies can potty train early? Elimination communication is an intriguing parenting method that helps parents and caregivers understand their baby's signals when it's time to relieve themselves. Instead of using diapers, this technique encourages you to observe your little one's natural cues, like fidgeting or facial expressions, which indicate they need to go. By responding to these signs, parents can help their babies use a toilet or potty, making the transition away from diapers smoother and often quicker. This method taps into the innate communication between a parent and child, creating a bond while also reducing environmental waste from disposable diapers. It may seem challenging at first, but many parents find joy in their baby's progress and independence as they learn to communicate their needs effectively. Could this be a game changer in early parenting? Can you believe the first commercial flight was in 1914? On January 1st, 1914, history took off when the first commercial airplane flight soared between St. Petersburg and Tampa, Florida, covering a distance of 21 miles in a mere 23 minutes. This pioneering journey was made possible by the Benoist Chart Toronto, a small biplane that carried one lucky passenger, a mail pouch, and a pilot. Imagine the excitement of seeing the world from the sky for the very first time. Back in those days, flying was a completely new concept, and this historic flight opened the door to air travel as we know it today. People were eager to experience this incredible innovation, although it would take some time for commercial flights to become popular. By showing that flight could not only be safe but also efficient, the 1914 journey paved the way for the modern airline industry. Today, air travel connects us to distant parts of the world, making distant places feel like a day trip away. Isn't it fascinating to think just how far we've come since that groundbreaking flight? What happened to Ada Lovelace before she died? Near the end of her life, Ada Lovelace, recognized as the first computer programmer, underwent a profound religious transformation. In her final days, she expressed feelings of remorse for her past actions, which had largely revolved around her groundbreaking work in mathematics and computing. 3 months before her death at age 36, she shared a deeply personal confession with her husband, William King, though the exact details of what she revealed remain a mystery to this day. This moment in her life was particularly poignant, as her husband chose to abandon her at her bedside, leaving her alone during her final hours. Lovelace's story highlights the struggle between personal beliefs and brilliant innovation, further complicating her legacy as a pioneer in the male-dominated field of science. How do we honor the complexity of her life and contributions? Ever thought about the perfect bag design? Birkin's frustration over a stylish and practical bag led to an iconic creation. In the late 1980s, she found herself struggling to find a bag that could blend elegance with functionality while still being fashionable. Her dissatisfaction caught the attention of Jean-Louis Dumas, the head of the luxury fashion house Hermès. Inspired by her need, he set out to create a bag that would exceed her expectations. The result was the Hermes Birkin bag, which became a symbol of luxury and style worldwide. With its spacious interior and unique look, the Birkin not only fulfilled Birkin's vision, but also sparked a trend in the fashion industry. Now it's one of the most sought-after accessories, often seen on the arms of celebrities and fashion enthusiasts alike. Isn't it interesting how one person's needs can lead to a revolutionary design? Did you know Battle Creek produces the most cereal? This Michigan city proudly carries the title Cereal Bowl of America due to its impressive production of breakfast cereals, surpassing any other place in the nation. The story traces back to the late 19th century, when the agricultural heartland of Michigan flourished. Companies like Kellogg's established their roots here, transforming not just the local economy, but also American breakfast traditions. The innovation of various cereals, from cornflakes to granola, owes much to the pioneering spirit of Battle Creek. With factories buzzing and fields thriving, this city has played a vital role in shaping how millions kickstart their mornings. It's fascinating to consider how a single place can influence the breakfast choices of so many, isn't it? Ever thought about why some diners catch their own food? In Japan, certain restaurants take dining to a whole new level by allowing customers to fish directly from tanks filled with live seafood. This thrilling experience not only piques your excitement, but also emphasizes the importance of freshness in Japanese cuisine. Diners can choose from an array of colorful fish, crabs, and even shellfish, right before savoring them in delicious dishes. The catch-and-eat concept creates a direct connection between the diner and their meal, making it more memorable. Picture the joy of reeling in your dinner, followed by the chefs preparing it in traditional styles. This unique dining adventure highlights the cultural significance of seafood in Japan, where freshness is paramount and every bite is a taste of the ocean. Have you ever thought about how much fresher your meal could be? Did you know Mercury is completely still? This fascinating planet, the closest to the Sun, has no atmosphere at all. Without an atmosphere, Mercury lacks the air and pressure needed to create wind or weather like we experience on Earth. Imagine a place where the skies are always clear and the surface temperatures can swing dramatically between scorching hot and freezing cold, depending on whether it's day or night. During the day, temperatures can soar up to about 800 degrees Fahrenheit, while at night they can plummet to 330 degrees Fahrenheit. This unusual temperature shift happens because, without an atmosphere to hold heat, Mercury quickly loses warmth once the sun sets. The surface is dotted with craters from impacts over billions of years, showcasing a history of conflict with meteoroids rather than changing weather patterns. So, while we enjoy breezy days and rainy afternoons here on Earth, Mercury remains a silent, still world, forever waiting under the relentless sunlight. Isn't that mind-blowing? Hard to believe, but Eskimos beat modern fridges. For centuries, indigenous Arctic people, often called Eskimos, ingeniously crafted insulated boxes to protect their food from extreme cold. The frigid Arctic temperatures plunge well below those of your typical home fridge, making these insulated containers a brilliant necessity. Instead of focusing on simply keeping food cold, these boxes were designed to prevent food from freezing solid, allowing it to remain edible even in the harshest conditions. Made from materials like snow and ice, these boxes utilize natural insulation properties, trapping air for added warmth. With this method, traditional diets could be preserved, ensuring that vital nutrients were not lost to freezing and thawing. This clever approach shows the resourcefulness of Arctic cultures in adapting to their unique environment. Isn't it amazing how necessity drives innovation in ways we might not expect? Unlocking the mystery of lucid dreams. Lucid dreams are a fascinating experience where the dreamer is fully aware that they are dreaming. In this magical state, you can explore vibrant worlds and even shape the story as you go, creating an adventure limited only by your imagination. Imagine flying through the skies or meeting your favorite characters. Lucid dreaming allows you to take control and turn fantasy into reality. This phenomenon occurs during the REM sleep stage, a time when our brains are incredibly active. Some people practice techniques like reality checks during waking hours to increase their chances of having a lucid dream. It's like training your brain to recognize when you're dreaming. Many use lucid dreams not just for fun, but also to help overcome fears or enhance creativity. So are you ready to dive into your own mind and discover what adventures await? Here's a wild fact about the aorta. The aorta is the largest artery in the human body, and it's almost as thick as a garden hose. This impressive blood vessel starts at the heart's left ventricle and acts like a superhighway for oxygen-rich blood, delivering it to every corner of your body. Imagine your heart pumping blood in the aorta as the first major route it takes on its journey. From there, it branches off into smaller arteries that reach organs, muscles, and tissues, ensuring they all get the oxygen they need to function. Without the aorta, our bodies wouldn't work as efficiently, and even simple tasks would become impossible. This essential artery is not just a size marvel, it's a lifeline, playing a key role in maintaining our health. So next time you feel your heartbeat, remember the crucial work your aorta does to keep you moving. What if I told you Leicester City shocked the betting world? In 2015, something truly amazing happened in the Premier League. Leicester City, a team that many considered underdogs, clinched the championship title while facing staggering odds of $5,000 to 1. This was not just a fairy tale for soccer fans, it also had major financial implications. The English sports betting company William Hill expected to profit from the team's unlikely outcome, but instead faced a shocking loss of $3 million. When Leicester triumphed, it upended the usual betting patterns, leaving many punters celebrating their unexpected wins. This remarkable win highlighted the unpredictability of sports and how it can turn even the biggest betting giants on their heads. The story of Leicester's triumph remains a source of inspiration, showing that anything is possible in sports. Can you imagine the thrill of betting on such an incredible underdog? Did you know chickens rely on their beaks for more than food? Chickens utilize their beaks in fascinating ways. When it comes to eating, they use their strong, curved beaks to pound and break down food into bite-sized pieces. This helps them digest their meals more easily. But their beaks aren't just tools for eating. They also play a crucial role in how chickens interact with their environment. Chickens have a remarkable sense of touch in their beaks, which allows them to sense texture and temperature. This sensory ability helps them forage for food, as they can feel around in the dirt and sand to find seeds, insects, and other tasty treats. So, the next time you see a chicken pecking at the ground, remember that their beaks are more than just eating tools. They're essential for exploring and understanding their world. Let's uncover the truth about smelly feet and cheese. Did you know that the same bacterium responsible for your stinky feet is also the one that gives certain cheeses their strong aroma? This bacterium, called Brevibacterium, thrives in warm, sweaty environments and loves to feast on the dead skin cells found on our feet. When it breaks down these cells, it releases compounds that create that distinct odor we all recognize. Interestingly, the same process occurs in some fermented cheeses, like Limburger, where Brevibacterium contributes to their pungent smell. This connection highlights a fascinating overlap between human hygiene and gourmet food. So, the next time you catch a whiff of smelly cheese, remember it's just a bacterial party, similar to the one happening in your shoes. Isn't it wild how nature links our everyday experiences in such unexpected ways? Let's uncover the truth about evening rainbows. Did you know rainbows can appear not just during the day, but also in the evening? That's right. When sunlight passes through water droplets in the atmosphere, it bends and splits into various colors, creating that beautiful arc we love. If you find yourself outside when the sun shines brightly and there's a little rain in the evening, keep your eyes peeled. Rainbows are especially vivid during the golden hour, which is that magical time just before sunset, when the light is soft and warm. This combination of conditions often results in a stunning display, with colors that seem to dance in the sky. Evening rainbows can feel even more enchanting compared to their daytime counterparts, as they shimmer against the backdrop of a setting sun. So next time it rains while the sun shines, remember, a vibrant evening rainbow might just be waiting for you. Can you imagine that stunning temple took 40 years? The Salt Lake City Mormon Temple, a true architectural marvel, was constructed between 1853 and 1893 and stands as the spiritual heart of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. With its imposing granite walls and a gracefully soaring central spire, the temple beautifully embodies the faith and dedication of its builders. Designed to inspire reverence, the intricate details and unique craftsmanship draw visitors from around the globe, eager to witness its splendor. The temple not only serves religious purposes, but also represents a significant landmark in American architecture. With each stone laid and each detail meticulously crafted, the temple showcases the determination and commitment of the community. Have you ever wondered how such a magnificent structure could be built over 4 long decades, despite the challenges of the time? Hard to believe, but human hair is incredibly tough. Despite being so fine, human hair stands out as one of the most durable biological materials on the planet. This remarkable strand can resist decomposition, which means it doesn't break down easily, like many other organic materials do. You might be surprised to learn that hair can even withstand fire and various corrosive chemicals, showcasing its incredible resilience. Think about it. Hair can mingle with water without losing its integrity. It's not just tough in one way. It can endure harsh conditions without much damage. That's why ancient human hair found in archaeological sites is often well preserved, providing valuable insights into history. So next time you see a strand of hair, take a moment to appreciate this tiny yet exceptional material that manages to survive the test of time and nature. Isn't it fascinating how something so delicate can be so remarkably strong? Most people don't know this, but police get strange calls. In 2014, a woman in the West Midlands, England, dialed the emergency number 9999, not because she faced a crime, but due to her frustration over a poorly packaged order she received. This unusual incident highlights how some individuals turn to law enforcement for help in situations that don't seem like traditional emergencies. It raises intriguing questions about what people define as an emergency. While police typically handle serious matters like accidents or crimes, they sometimes find themselves addressing unusual concerns, like package delivery issues. The incident serves as a reminder of the importance of using emergency services appropriately. When the lines blur between urgent and trivial, it can strain resources meant for genuine crises. How often do you think people misuse emergency numbers? Is it really true that a president wrote a hit song? Yes. Charles, one of the lesser-known U.S. presidents, was not only a political leader, but also had a remarkable talent for music. In the 1950s, he showcased his passion by writing a catchy tune that really resonated with the public. This song, infused with lively rhythms and relatable lyrics, quickly climbed the charts, surprising many who didn't expect a president to dabble in the music scene. His unique blend of leadership and creativity gave everyday people a fresh perspective on what it meant to be a president. Charles's musical talent reminds us that leaders can have hobbies that connect with the masses. It's fascinating to think about how this song entertained and inspired people at a time when the nation was undergoing significant changes. Imagine listening to the president's hit as radios blared across homes at that time. Guess what really drives Neum's futuristic ambitions? Neum's The Line in IDA, an eye-catching megacity under construction in Saudi Arabia, aimed to redefine urban living. This massive project plans to accommodate around 600,000 residents while offering a plethora of attractions, like a thrilling Formula One track where racing enthusiasts can feel the adrenaline rush, and a fantastic water park for families looking to cool off. What sets the line apart is its unique design, stretching for 170 kilometers, that promotes sustainability and makes sure residents can access essential services within a 5-minute walk. The vision is not just about living spaces, it's about creating a vibrant community filled with futuristic technology and amenities. From cutting-edge transportation systems to lush green areas, Neum has the potential to change how we think about cities and urban life. Isn't it exciting to imagine what life could look like in such a place? Prepare to be amazed by giraffes' incredible necks. These magnificent animals have some of the longest necks in the animal kingdom, but they come with a fascinating challenge. Giraffes need to pump blood up that long neck to supply their brains when they bend down to drink. Unlike humans who have a simple circulatory system, giraffes have special adaptations that make this possible. Their hearts are much larger and stronger than those of other animals, weighing about 25 pounds and generating enough pressure to push blood against gravity. Additionally, they possess a unique network of blood vessels in their necks that helps regulate blood flow. This clever design prevents their brains from being flooded with blood when they suddenly stand up. Isn't it amazing how evolution has shaped the giraffe's body to adapt to its environment? Next time you see a giraffe, think about the incredible journey that blood takes just to keep its head high in the trees. Did you know Oxford once had ties to the Aztecs? In 1984, the University of Oxford established an intriguing connection with Aztec culture, breaking new ground in education and cultural studies. This affiliation wasn't just a passing mention. It was reinforced multiple times, highlighting the importance of understanding ancient civilizations. The partnership opened the door for research that combined history, anthropology, and even art history. Scholars began to explore the rich tapestry of Aztec life, from their astronomical knowledge to their complex social structures. Oxford students were given unique opportunities to study artifacts and texts that were previously overlooked. This collaboration served to enrich both British and Mexican academic circles, fostering deeper appreciation for the Aztecs. So what drove this fascinating connection, and how has it influenced today's studies on ancient civilizations? Shocking art display sparks outrage from Myra Hindley. In 1997, a stunning yet controversial painting of murderer Myra Hindley's mugshot made its debut at the prestigious Royal Academy of Art in London. This bold artistic choice led Hindley to write an impassioned letter, urging the gallery to remove the piece. She argued that showcasing her image disregarded the deep emotional pain endured by the families of her victims. Hindley, who had spent decades in prison for her horrifying crimes, felt that the artwork trivialized the suffering of those affected by her actions. This incident not only reignited conversations about the ethics of displaying artworks tied to notorious figures, but also highlighted the ongoing struggle between art and its social responsibilities. Should art provoke thought, or should it be sensitive to the victim's memories? This confrontation between artistic expression and human empathy is still relevant in today's discussions around art and morality. Prepare to be amazed by Ireland's missing snakes. Have you ever wondered why snakes aren't slithering around the Emerald Isle? The answer lies in a fascinating twist of history. After the last ice age, rising sea levels cut off Ireland from Britain, creating a barrier that prevented snakes from migrating to the island. While Britain welcomed these reptiles, Ireland remained isolated. This means that despite the ideal habitats, snakes never had the chance to establish a population in Ireland. Some folklore even suggests that St. Patrick famously banished snakes from the island. But the scientific reality tells a different story. The unique geography and historical timing work together to create a snake-free environment. So the next time you explore the lush green landscape, remember you're walking in a land where nature took a different path, leaving us without any native snakes. Guess what really drives crosswalk fun in Ukraine? Pedestrian signals in Ukraine have a delightful twist that brings a smile to everyone's face. Instead of your usual steady walking figure, these signals feature animated moonwalk icons. As pedestrians wait to cross the street, they can watch a playful figure gliding backward in a smooth moonwalk dance. This unique design not only adds a sense of fun to mundane waiting times, but also encourages people, especially children, to engage with their surroundings in a lighthearted way. The creativity behind this idea makes crossing the road a bit more enjoyable, promoting safety with a splash of entertainment. Imagine waiting for the signal to change while being entertained by a little dancer. It's hard not to be charmed. Could this idea inspire other cities to turn their pedestrian signals into something special? Here's what actually happens when you eat fruit. Many people believe that eating fruit after 2 p.m. is bad for you because of its sugar content. This idea, which paints fruit as demonic later in the day, is actually a myth. Scientific evidence shows that this belief is unfounded. Fruit contains natural sugars, but these sugars are not the same as the added sugars found in sweets and processed foods. In fact, fruits are packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber, which are essential for our health. Eating fruit can help boost your energy, improve digestion, and provide your body with the nutrients it craves. So whether it's an afternoon apple or a banana right before bed, there's no need to worry about the time of day. Enjoy your fruit whenever you like and feel good about nourishing your body with these delicious snacks. Why let myths dictate your healthy choices? Hard to believe, but fish can swim 40 centimeters long. Some fish species, like the popular guppy or the stunning angelfish, can grow to impressive lengths of around 40 centimeters. This size allows them to thrive in various aquatic environments, whether it's a bustling coral reef or a calm, freshwater lake. Their ability to adapt is nothing short of amazing. These fish can navigate through different water conditions, finding food and avoiding predators with ease. Their streamlined bodies and powerful tails help them zip through the water, showcasing their agility. For many aquatic creatures, being able to reach their destination quickly is essential for survival, especially when avoiding danger or searching for food. Each species has evolved unique traits that enhance their adaptability, revealing the incredible diversity of life beneath the surface. Isn't it fascinating how such small yet mighty creatures can conquer vast underwater worlds? Did you know cougars have a fascinating name? The cougar, also known as the puma, has a scientific name that tells a story. Its official title, puma concolor, comes from Latin, meaning single-colored mountain lion. This name refers to the cat's sleek, uniform coat, which varies in shades from tawny to grayish-brown. Known for their adaptability, these big cats roam diverse habitats across North and South America, from rugged mountains to dense forests. What's impressive is their natural hunting skill. Cougars are stealthy predators, often stalking their prey with remarkable grace. They can leap over 40 feet in a single bound, showcasing their athletic prowess. These solitary animals are also known for their distinctive vocalizations, including a deep, throaty roar, which can echo through their territories. So next time you hear about a puma, remember the meaning behind its name and its incredible lifestyle. Why does cutting hair not hurt at all? The answer lies in the unique structure of hair. All hair that grows outside the scalp is made up of dead cells. This means that when you visit the barber or trim your own locks, you're snipping away at a material that doesn't contain any living tissue. Because hair follicles, which are the living part of hair, are located beneath the surface of the skin, you won't feel any pain when those dead strands are cut. This fascinating fact about hair composition sheds light on how our bodies work. While it may seem surprising that something so visible and prominent as hair is made of dead cells, this is true for all body hair, including eyebrows and eyelashes. The living part of the hair follicle is what actually grows hair and connects to nerve endings. So the next time you get a haircut, you can relax and enjoy the experience, knowing that your stylist isn't just trimming hair, they're giving your dead cells a fresh look without any pain involved.